I'm alive! Hello, everybody! Welcome to tonight's October charity fundraising quiz. My name is Josh. I am your quiz host tonight. Hello, I hope we're all doing great. I am fairly miserable at how dark it is outside. I don't like autumn and winter. It gets so dark so early. Hopefully the light won't be too terrible here. But I hope everyone's day has been great. I hope you're ready for a good quiz tonight. Tonight, of course, we are raising support and donations for Ben's Music Foundation. That has been the charity of our choice this month. And I can tell you, we have managed to raise over £145 tonight, which is a great start. A great amount for a little old quiz on a Wednesday. So thank you very much to everyone who's donated generously tonight. Ben's Music Foundation is a charity based in Wakefield. Set up in the name and memory of one of my high school classmates and friends, Ben Manning. They focus on helping younger kids with music and arts education, helping with things like funding, learning how to play an instrument, for example, for those families who are struggling financially to do so. Arts and education is something really important right now. It's something that's struggling right now. So I think it's a great cause to support tonight. So thank you very much to everyone who has donated generously. The first thing we'd love for you to do before we set up and join is follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Our handle is QuizWhipHQ. And we do have another special offer tonight where if you share a photo or a video of the quiz tonight and tag us in it, whether it's you playing in your teams or you just watching the live stream or whatever, we will be sending you a discount code for a future quiz that will give you a random discount from 5% through to 100%. Only one code per person, and you won't be able to use the code alongside any other discount codes you have. But please do share and spread the word tonight. Our handle is QuizWhipHQ, and you'll get a special sneak little discount in your inbox. If you're watching this, you've obviously already found a link to the live stream, so hello. If you've bought a ticket, all of the instructions on how to play tonight have been sent to you, but I will be explaining these rules again over the next 10 to 15 minutes. We'll be kicking off properly at 1:45, so you've got time to grab a drink, go to the loo if you need to, whatever you need to do, you've got time. But I'll be explaining the rules on how to play for those who haven't necessarily played a Quiz Whip quiz before. So you have been sent a link to the quiz portal where you will be submitting all of your answers tonight, along with your unique player code. Your unique player code is 4 digits, letters and numbers, so make sure you double check that. But if you can't find it, do message us on Facebook where our tech team will be able to sort out the code for you and make sure you get that before we start. So what I want you to do is go to the quiz portal, enter the quiz code for tonight, which is music, then enter your unique player code. And the last thing you need to do is enter a fun team name and then wait to be accepted. If you haven't bought a ticket tonight and you're just watching the live stream for the fun of it and you're marking your own answers on a pen and paper, that's completely fine. You just obviously won't be given the chance of winning any of the prizes tonight, which you do need to be using our quiz platform to be with a chance of winning for. All of the instructions, like I said, to play have been sent to your inbox along with your unique player code. So do check your inbox. I promise you have been sent out. But if you're having any problems, message us on Facebook, QuizWhipHQ, where we will be able to help you. You can ask any questions in the YouTube chat here, though, if it relates to the quiz or questions, or if you just want a bit of banter and you want to chat, do use the live chat here. We don't have loads of teams tonight, so it'd be great if people do use the live chat, just so I have a bit of feedback, just so I can have a chat with you all. But it's okay if you can and you're watching me on the TV or whatever. There are 5 rounds tonight. We're going to kick them off. I cannot speak tonight. I'll try and get my teeth in before I start the questions. There are 5 rounds tonight after we kick off the practice round. But the 5 rounds are mystery, music, film and TV, science, technology and nature, history, geography and politics, sports and games, and then the last round is famous people, which is our picture round. But we will kick things off with the practice round first of all, just to get you used to how to play. How it's going to work is I will read the question aloud on the live stream here before it will appear on your screen. You'll have 25 seconds to submit an answer. You can change your answer as many times as you like before the timer is up, but your last answer is the only one that is scored. Spelling is not an issue if you need to type anything. As long as we can understand your answer, you will still get a scoring answer. You will receive 10 points for every correct answer, but you will receive more bonus points the faster you submit an answer. And that's just to weed out all of the sneaky Googlers who might be on. I trust you all, and I hope you're not all Googling the answers. But if you're taking the time Googling, you're missing out on points. So that's why we have that in there. The winner of the quiz overall tonight will win a £10 Amazon voucher or an alternative gift voucher of their choice. But we have also randomly chosen a position on the leaderboard, like we always do. And if you come in this position, you will win a £5 voucher too. The random leaderboard position tonight is quite high. It is third place. So if you come third, you will also win a voucher too. And if there's a joint winner for either of these, the winning team will be the one with the most fastest answer bonuses. Once you have joined the quiz, please do not close your browser or leave your quiz in any way. You might have issues rejoining, you might miss out on a few questions, and obviously we don't want that because you'll miss out on some points. Make sure you have as reliable an internet connection as possible. That's obviously the one thing that we can't really help with. So, make sure you're on 4G or Wi-Fi, whatever is fastest for you. Make sure you have as fast an internet connection as possible. Don't play in incognito mode and don't play in Internet Explorer, just because we don't support those browsing methods. If you're playing on a mobile device, please make sure that you kind of don't let your phone screen go to sleep. Again, when you wake up your phone and you try and reconnect, you might miss out on a few questions while it's kind of reconnecting and loading. And again, we don't want you missing out on any questions and points. And make sure if you're playing as a team, only one person is submitting your answers. Only one player can use your player code. So if you are playing as a shared household, as a shared team amongst 2 or 3 different households, make sure only one of you is submitting your answers. But if you do have any problems during gameplay tonight, you can message us on Facebook, where our tech team will be able to help you out and get you on the platform, get you up and running as fast as possible. But like I said, you can use the YouTube live chat here if you want me to repeat a question or explain anything, or you just want to give me a compliment. That would be nice. But yeah, message us on Facebook if you have any technical issues. I can breathe again now. That's all my spiel. That's all my my disclaimers. If you're joining us, the quiz code is music. So go to the quiz platform, enter your unique player code, enter music, which is a quiz code, and enter a fun team name. Let's have a look who we've got. We have got the Lone Bin Dipper. We've got hashtag SBN Team Free Will. Absolute Loser, Pinky in the Brain, probably not sure. The SWs. Anxious Drunk, I Get Locked Down, but I Get Up Again. The Simple Minds, Universally Challenged. Yellow Lorry, Red Lorry, Yellow Banana. And Ms. Quiz. And we may have a few more people joining us before we properly kick it off at 1:45. I hope you are all ready. You've got 5 minutes before we kick things off properly. So grab a drink. I'm on my alcohol-free beer, as is my current trend. I'm not drinking 3 bottles of wine, as I usually am. So make sure you grab Joshua, put your teeth in. Make sure you grab a drink. Make sure you go to the loo if you need it. Make sure you're ready, because we'll be kicking things off at 1:45 in 5 minutes. If you missed it, the rounds that we have tonight is, round 1 is mystery, and I'll explain how that works when we get onto it. Round 2 is music, film, and TV. Round 3 is science, tech, and nature. Round 4 is history, geography, and politics. Round 5 is sports and games, and round 6 is famous people, which is a picture round. For those of you who have played our general knowledge Wednesday quizzes before, you might know how some of these rounds work. They might be your favorites. You might hate them. We will see. Do use the live chat. So I've got a question for you before we kick things off. Which round are you most looking forward to? Which round do you think you're going to sail through? Use the live chat. Let me know. I think if I were playing, it would probably be music, film, and TV, or science, technology, and nature. Sports and games would be my no-go. I am not a sports and games man. Unless it's like questions about Monopoly, then maybe. But sports and games would not be my round. Some people hate the famous people round. Some people do not like the bitches. They're very hard to decipher. But I will explain how it works when we get onto it, and we'll see how well you do. I think we've got a few more minutes to kick things off. We'll give it a bit. We'll give people a chance to join us if they are running a little bit late. Megan says, hoping the music one will be kind to me. Science will probably be my worst round. Let's see. So just a reminder, I will read the question aloud on the live stream here. You'll have 25 seconds to type an answer. You can change your answer as many times as you like, but it is your last answer. That is the only one that is scored. You get 10 points for every correct answer, and the faster you answer, the more bonus points you get. Amanda Jane says, I'm probably going to manage the film and TV around. Probably not going to do well the rest. I've got hope in you. I think you're going to do well. We'll see how easy the questions are. I mean, most of them are multiple choice anyway, so you can have a decent, educated guess, even if you don't know the answer straight away. Yeah, most of them are multiple choice, but on the practice round, we will have 3 very quick, very easy practice questions where you won't get any points for getting it right, but it will just get you used to how to use the platform. And the practice rounds will cover the picture questions, the multiple choice questions, and the free text questions as well, just so you know how to play and just so you know how it all works. A few more minutes before we kick things off. I'm excited. It's been a long time since we've done a charity fundraising quiz. The last one we did was back in July, maybe even June, and it was a Pride quiz, raising money for a bunch of LGBT charities, and we raised some good money then. If you missed it, before we, at the very beginning, I did announce that we have raised £145 tonight for Ben's Music Foundation. They may be joining us at some point tonight, but they're abroad at the moment. They're trying to figure out how to get home or whatever. So they may just miss us, but hopefully they'll be able to join us and just say hi in the chat and stuff. But there's some good money we've raised. So thank you very much to everyone who's donated. It is a charity that I think of fondly. Like I said, Ben Manning was a high school classmate and a friend back in sixth form, back in year 10, 11, sixth form. So it's good that we're supporting a charity that I've chosen tonight. And I can also announce that in November charity fundraising event will be raising money for Mind, another charity that's close to many regular players and us as a Quiz Up team as well. Supporting mental health charities is really important to us. And, you know, in lockdown, in this crazy, crazy pandemic time, mental health, again, is another thing that's really important. So that's what next month's charity fundraising quiz will be focusing on. The Eventbrite page isn't up yet, but if you subscribe to the email newsletter and you follow us on social media, you will get an announcement when that is up, so you can book a nice ticket for November. But for now, we're focusing on Ben's Music Foundation and the October quiz. 1 more minute to go before we kick things off. What are people drinking tonight? I am usually drinking 3 bottles of wine, or some gin and tonic, or some whiskey, or whatever, but I'm having a bit of an alcohol-free moment. So I've got my alcohol-free San Miguel. We've also got some alcohol-free gin, which we might be trying later. That's just my current phase. That's what I'm going through. Alcohol-free is this month-ish. But maybe it'll mean that I'm a bit more focused on the questions and I can read them properly for you. And when we get to the end, I'm not slurring my words. Although I don't think I generally slur my words when I have had that wine on as a quiz host, but we'll see. Okie doke, it is 1:45. Shall we kick things off? Shall we get the quiz running? Let's get the quiz going. I hope everyone's ready, but we are going to kick things off with a practice round first of all. So even if you're just scrambling to get here, don't worry, you're not losing out on any points just yet. Are people ready? Tell me in the live chat, are you ready to kick things off? Because I am. The first round is our practice round. And the first question is as follows. The question is, in which TV show... It's a great start, Josh. Let's start again. The first practice question is, in which city is the TV show Friends set? In which city is the TV show Friends set? Dead easy question. I'm sure most of you will be able to get this one right, but don't worry if you don't, you're not losing any points. In which city is the TV show Friends set? Where is it set? You've got 25 seconds to submit an answer. You can change your answer if you want to, but it is your last answer. That is the only one that is scored. And your time is up. The correct answer, of course, was New York City, NYC. Of course, everyone got that one right. Good work. Next question. The next question is a image question. And how the image questions work is the image will appear on the live stream here, but it will also appear on your device as well. And I want to know, this is the logo for which technology brand? This is the logo for which technology brand? Brian, whole word or first letter? Whole word, please, but don't worry if you are not great at spelling. As long as I can understand your answer, you will still get a scoring point. But the vast majority of questions tonight are multiple choice anyway. But this is a logo for which technology brand? Another easy one, I think, but we'll see. But no points if you get it right, and you don't lose any points if you get it wrong. So your time is up. The correct answer here was Apple. Apple was a technology brand, so good work if you got it right. And the last practice question. The last practice question is, which of these colours do not feature on the flag of the UK? Red, blue, white, or black? Which of these colours do not feature on the flag of the UK? Red, blue, white, or black? Again, another easy one, I think. Which of these colours do not feature on the flag of the UK? Dead easy, just a practice round, just to get you warmed up, just to get you used to how our different question formats work. And your time is up. The correct answer there, of course, was black. We don't see black on the Union Jack. That is the end of the practice round. Let's move on to the actual points. Let's get you all some points, shall we? The first round is mystery. Our mystery round is our general knowledge round. And how this works is all of the questions will seem disconnected. They won't seem to have anything in common, but they do. And at the very end, the last question is, what do the answers in this round all have in common? So we'll see if anyone gets the theme this month. And your first question is this. Your first question is this. Who is this American actress and model? Who is this American actress and model? Who is it? I think we're starting off easy. Who is it, though? Who is this American actress and model? You've got about 10 seconds left. Who is this American actress and model? Don't worry if you don't spell it absolutely perfectly. As long as we can understand your answer, you do get a scoring point. And your time is up. I'm not going to tell you all the answers until the very end, but just because I don't want you figuring out the theme just yet if you don't know the answers. But I think most people got that one right. I think that was an easier one. Let's move on to question 2. What is the name of this American pop band? What is the name of this American pop band? Who is it? What is the name of this American pop band? About 10 seconds left. Who is it? Who is this American pop band? Who is it? Who is it? Who is this American pop band? And your time is up. Again, I'm not telling you the answers just yet, but I will tell you at the end of the round. Question number 3. What is the name of this famous family? What is the name of this famous family? Who is it? What's the name of the family? I wonder if anyone has a theme just yet. What is the name of this famous family? I'm trying to resist singing the theme song, but I won't do it just yet. Your time is up. Good work if you got that one right. Again, I'm not going to tell you answers until the end, but I think most people got that one. Moving on to the next question. In which European city would you find this building? In which European city would you find this building? In which European city would you find this building? Few seconds left. In which European city would you find this building? And your time is up. Good work if you got that one right. That definitely threw quite a lot of you. I think only one team got that one right. Moving on to the next question. What is the name of this fictional character from the British soap EastEnders? What is the name of this fictional character from the British soap EastEnders? Who is it? What is the name of this fictional character from the British soap EastEnders? Who is it? Having a proper bop there. All right, good work if you got that one. Yeah, most people getting that one right, so good work if you did. I wonder if people have the theme yet. I don't know. Moving on to the next question. This is a still from which 1998 science fiction film? This is a still from which 1998 science fiction film? What film is this from? What film is this still from? It's a great film, one of my favorites. But what film is it from? And your time is up. Oh, again, that stumped few people, but good work if you did get it right. Again, if your spelling wasn't perfect or if your autocorrect messed it up, as long as I can understand your answer, you do get a scoring point. Oh, yeah, that did split quite a lot of you. Next question. What is the name of this comic strip character? Who is this? What is the name of this comic strip character? Who is it? Who is it? Ooh, very, very interesting. I'm looking at the leaderboard. I'm liking it. Who is this comic strip character? What's its name? What's its name? Looks a little bit like a what's it, but what's its name? And your time is up for that question. Good work if you got it right. Oh, we're a little bit slow on the old platform for a second, but we're back. Yep, good work if you got that one right. Next question. Only two more in this round. What is the name of this national US landmark? What is this? What is the name of this national US landmark? Who is it? Who is it? It's not who. It's not just a big man. Who is it? What is it? Who? Why do you say who is it? What is this? What is the name of this national US landmark? See, maybe it is just the wine that makes me a great quiz host, and the alcohol-free stuff messes with me. What is the name of this national US landmark? And your time is up. Give you a few more seconds there just because we were a bit slow on the platform. But what is this? Let's have a look. Quite a lot of people getting that one right. So good luck if you did. Next question. This is an original logo for which US automobile manufacturing company? This is an original logo for which company? If you've got the theme, you might be able to have a decent guess. This is an original logo for which US automobile manufacturing company? Few seconds left. And your time is up. Oh, again, this one split people. This might be one of the hardest mystery rounds we might have ever done. So good work if you did well on it. Very nice. And the last question in this round is, what do the answers in this round all have in common? What do the answers in this round all have in common? Let's see how many people get the theme tonight. And then we'll very quickly go through the answers for you. It's a nice warm-up round, this one. It's probably the hardest round in the quiz, so you've got it out of the way before we go into the rest of the quiz. Oh, I think people have it. What do the answers in this round all have in common? And your time is up. What do the answers in this round all have in common? The answer is US presidents. US presidents is what we were looking for. Presidents of the USA. So good work if you got that one right. The American actress and model. Let's bring her up again, shall we? While we go through the answers. The American actress and model, let's bring her up, was Marilyn Monroe. And the American US president counterpart was James Monroe? James Monroe. Monroe is a president. What is the name of this American pop band? Is Jackson 5. Jackson was another president, Andrew Jackson. This famous family was the Adams family. John Quincy Adams was the counterpart. In which European city would you find this building? This from quite a lot of you, but this is actually Lincoln. Don't have to explain Lincoln when it comes to US presidents. What is the name of this fictional character? It was Grant Mitchell. Ulysses S. Grant is what we were looking for from the US president point of view. This film was The Truman Show, Harry S. Truman. This is Garfield, Andrew Garfield, I believe. This is a Hoover Dam. Hoover was another president. And this was the logo for Ford. What's his name? Ford. Gerald Ford was a US president counterpart. So good work if you did well on the round. Maybe one of the harder rounds in the quiz tonight. So good work. Let's have a look at the leaderboard for that question. At the end of every round, we will give you a top 5 for that round only. It won't be until the very end of the quiz when we'll give you a full leaderboard. But for the mystery round, in 5th place, we have Ms. Quiz and Universally Challenged. In 4th place for that round, we have the Lone Bin Dipper. In 3rd place for that round, we have the SWs. In 2nd place for that round, we have Simple Minds. And in 1st place for that round, we have Get Locked Down, but I Get Up Again. So good work to you if you got in the top 5. But good work if you just got questions right in that round, because it was a hard one. Let's move on, shall we, to the next round. The next round is music, film, and TV. All of the questions in this round are multiple choice, so even if you don't know, you still have a great guessing capability anyway. Let's kick off the first question in this round. Which of these British artists has won the most Grammy Awards? Is it A, Adele, B, Paul McCartney, C, Elton John, or D, Amy Winehouse? Which of these British artists has won the most Grammy Awards? Is it A, Adele, B, Paul McCartney, C, Elton John, or D, Amy Winehouse? Which of these British artists has won the most Grammy Awards? Is it Adele? Is it Paul McCartney? Is it Elton John? Or is it Amy Winehouse? And your time is up. The correct answer is B, Paul McCartney. Lots of people guessing Adele, I'm assuming from the picture where she's holding them all. But Paul McCartney's been around for a very long time. So maybe just time was on his side. B was the correct answer, and Anxious Drunk was the fastest team to get that one right, so well done. Next question. Which of these artists is the only winner of the UK series of The X Factor? Is it A, One Direction, B, JLS, C, Union J, or D, Little Mix? Which of these artists is the only winner of the UK series of The X Factor? Is it One Direction, JLS, Union J, or Little Mix? A, B, C, or D? All of them have obviously been contestants on the X Factor, but only one of them have won a series. Is it A, B, C, or D? One Direction, JLS, Union J, or Little Mix? Your time is up. The correct answer was D, Little Mix. Little Mix is the only winner of the X Factor, and Simple Minds was the fastest team there. Next question. Which British pop group originally recorded the iconic What's Love Got to Do With It, now known from Tina Turner? But who sang it first? Was it Bucks Fizz? Was it Katrina and the Waves? Was it Brotherhood of Man? Or was it Black Lace? Which British pop group originally recorded the iconic What's Love Got to Do with It? What's love but a second hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Dun, 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 dun. But who recorded it first? It was not. It was not Tina Turner who sang it first. Who originally recorded the iconic "What's Love Got to Do with It"? Was it Bucks Fizz? Was it Katrina and the Waves? Was it Brotherhood of Man? Or was it Black Lace? Your time is up. The correct answer was Bucks Fizz. Bucks Fizz originally recorded "What's Love Got to Do with It." If you haven't noticed, all of the options were Eurovision entries from the UK. The fastest team there was #SBN Team Free Will. Moving on to the next question. Atomic Mass was the original name of which British rock band? Was it The Who? Was it Pink Floyd? Was it Black Sabbath? Or was it Def Leppard? Atomic Mass was the original name of which British rock band? Was it A, The Who, B, Pink Floyd, C, Black Sabbath, or D, Def Leppard? And your time is up. The correct answer was Def Leppard. Def Leppard's original name was Atomic Mass, so good work if you got that one right. The fastest team there was #SBN Team Free Will. Moving on to the next question. A little bit of an easy one, I think. On the kids' TV show Teletubbies, what colour was the character Tinky Winky? Was it A, red, B, yellow, C, green, or D, purple? What colour was Tinky Winky from Teletubbies? Was he red, yellow, green, or purple? A, B, C, or D? What colour was Tinky Winky? What colour was Tinky Winky? A, B, C, or D? Few seconds left. And your time is up. The correct answer was D, purple. Tinky Winky was purple. The fastest team there was Ms. Quiz. Next question. In which country is the UK series of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here usually filmed? Is it A, Thailand, B, Brazil, C, Australia, or D, Madagascar? In which country is the UK series of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here usually filmed? This year being filmed in Wales, but where is it usually filmed? Is it Thailand, Brazil, Australia, or Madagascar? A, B, C, or D? I think this is another easier one, but we'll see. A, B, C, or D? A, Thailand, B, Brazil, C, Australia, or D, Madagascar? And your time is up. The correct answer was C, Australia. That's where it's usually filmed. And the fastest team for that question was I Get Locked Down. Back it up again. You're never gonna bring me down. Bam, 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 bam. Next question. Which of these is not a chaser on the British game show The Chase? Is it A, the Vixen, B, the Beast, C, the Governess, or D, the Tank? Which of these is not a chaser on the British game show The Chase? Is it A, the Vixen, B, the Beast, C, the Governess, or D, the Tank? which is not one of the chasers on the British game show, The Chase. Why am I finding it hard to say British game show? Maybe that's my lisp question of the night. There's usually one where my lisp just catches me out and I can't announce it properly. Which is not a chaser. Your time is up. And the correct answer is The Tank. The Tank is not a chaser on the British game show, but it's a great name nonetheless. The fastest team there was Ms. Quiz, though, so good work. Next question. Which of these James Bond movies was released first? Is it A, Quantum of Solace, B, Tomorrow Never Dies, C, The World Is Not Enough, or D, Die Another Day? Which of these James Bond movies was released first? Was it Quantum of Solace, Tomorrow Never Dies, The World Is Not Enough, or Die Another Day? A, B, C, or D? A, Quantum of Solace, B, Tomorrow Never Dies, C, The World Is Not Enough, or D, Die Another Day. Few seconds left, but which one was released first? And your time is up. The correct answer there was B, Tomorrow Never Dies. That was released first, and the fastest team there was hashtag SBN Team Free Will. Next question. This is an easy question, and maybe one of my favourites that I wrote tonight. What is the name of the fictional restaurant franchise in the 1995 film Toy Story? Is it A, Burger Bang, B, Sushi Spaceship, D, Coffee Cluster, or D, Pizza Planet? What is the name of the fictional restaurant in the 1995 film Toy Story? Is it A, Burger Bang, B, Sushi Spaceship, C, Coffee Cluster, or D, Pizza Planet? A, B, C, or D. And yes, I did come up with all of them, apart from the right answer, of course. A, B, C, or D. Burger Bang, Sushi Spaceship, Coffee Cluster, or Pizza Planet. And your time is up. The correct answer there is D, Pizza Planet. That is the correct answer. It's not Burger Bang, it's not Sushi Spaceship, and it's not Coffee Cluster. It's Pizza Planet. And the fastest team there was the SWs. Next question, and I think the last question in this round. Who is the infamous villain in the Halloween film franchise? Is it A, Jason Voorhees, B, Leatherface, C, Mike Myers, or D, Freddy Krueger? Who is it? Who is the villain in the Halloween film franchise? Is it A, Jason Voorhees, B, Leatherface, C, Mike Myers, or D, Freddy Krueger? Halloween is coming up soon. We do have a Halloween quiz, and we do have a horror movies quiz, 2 separate quizzes, all for Halloween, one of my favourite times of the year. One of the gay Christmases. So I'm looking forward to those quizzes. But who is the infamous villain in the Halloween film franchise? Your time is up. The correct answer there is C, Mike Myers. Mike Myers is in the Halloween film franchise. The fastest team there was the SWs. I have become addicted once again to the video game Dead by Daylight. Mike Myers is my favourite villain to play with. Just so fun, just so terrifying. And that's the end of that round. That's the end of the music, film, and TV round. And as before, we will give you the top 5 teams in that round only. And they are as follows. In 5th place for that round, we have Anxious Drunk. In 4th place, we have Universally Challenged. In 3rd place, we have Simple Minds. In 2nd place, we have hashtag SBN Team Free Will. And in 1st place, for that round only, is Ms. Quiz. So good work if you got the top 5 there. Let's move on to the next round. Round 3, science, technology, and nature. Let's see how you do. A few of you weren't really looking forward to this one, so we'll see how you do. Your first question in science, technology, and nature is, AU is a chemical symbol for which element? Is it A, gold, B, silver, C, aluminium, or D, silicon? AU is a chemical symbol for which element? Is it gold, silver, aluminium, or silicone? A, B, C, or D? AU, chemical symbol for which element? Which chemical element? Is it gold, silver, aluminium, or silicon? Your time is up. The correct answer there is A, gold. Hashtag SBN, Team Free Will, storming ahead again. Next question. Which is the closest planet to the sun? Is it A, Mercury, B, Venus, C, Earth, or D, Mars? Which is the closest planet to the sun? Every time I see the word Venus, I feel like I just have to jump into Bananarama song. Venus. That's not how it goes. I was about to sing Billie Jean, but I'm singing Venus. Venus, 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 Venus. No one wants to be Venus. It's not the song. Which is the closest planet to the sun? Is it Mercury, Venus, Earth, or Mars? A, B, C, or D? And your time is up. The correct answer there was A, Mercury. And the lone bin dipper was the fastest team to that question. Good work to you. Next question. What does the Scoville scale measure? Is it A, the pungency of onions and garlic, B, the hotness of chili peppers, C, the pain from venomous insects, or D, the difficulty of computer games? What does the Scoville scale measure? Is it the pungency of onions and garlic? Is it the hotness of chili peppers? Is it the pain from venomous insects? Or is it the difficulty of computer games? A, B, C, or D? Few seconds left. A, B, C, or D? And your time is up. The correct answer there is B, the hotness of chili peppers, and everybody got that one right. Good work. But the SWs was the fastest. Next question. Which of these social media sites was launched the earliest? Was it A, Facebook, B, Twitter, C, Instagram, or D, YouTube? Which of these social media sites was released the earliest? Is it A, Facebook, B, Twitter, C, Instagram, or D, YouTube? A, B, C, or D? We've got about 10 seconds left. Which of the social media sites was launched the earliest? Not included on there is MySpace, Bebo. I never was on MySpace, but Bebo was my jam. When I was in high school, I made up a character called Mrs. Capel, and I made her own Bebo profile. That's something I didn't need to share with you. But your time is up, and the correct answer there was A, Facebook. Facebook was launched the earliest, then followed by YouTube, then Twitter, then Instagram. The lone bin dipper was the fastest one again, though. That summed quite a lot of you. A lot of you did say YouTube, but moving on to the next question. What animal is Yoshi from the Mario video game franchise? Is he A, a dinosaur, B, a turtle, C, a frog, or D, a monkey? What animal is Yoshi from the Mario video game franchise? Yoshi, however you pronounce it. But what animal is he? Is he a dinosaur, a turtle, a frog, or a monkey? Yoshi. What animal is he? About 10 seconds left to get me an answer in. You can change your answer if you want to, but it is your last answer. That is the only one that's scored, of course. What animal is Yoshi from the video game franchise Mario? Your time is up. The correct answer is A, dinosaur. He was not a turtle, he was not a frog, he was not a monkey, he was a dinosaur. And Simple Minds was the fastest team there. There was another character that was a turtle, but it was not Yoshi. And last question, I think, in this round. What colour is the E on the Google logo? Is it red, yellow, green, or blue? What colour is the E on the Google logo? Red, yellow, green, or blue? A, B, C, or D? Is it red, yellow, green, or blue? And your time is up. The correct answer is A, red. The E is red on the Google logo. Ms. Quiz was the fastest team there, though. So good job. You know your Google logo. I know that wasn't last. It wasn't the last question. Your next question, and I think the last question, is what was the name of the spacecraft that first landed humans on the moon? Is it A, Luna 14, B, Pioneer 1, C, Explorer, or D, Apollo 11? What was the name of the spacecraft that first landed humans on the moon? Is it Luna 14? Is it Pioneer 1? Is it Explorer? Or is it Apollo 11? A, B, C, or D? Luna 14, Pioneer 1, Explorer, or Apollo 11? A, B, C, or D? And your time is up. The correct answer is Apollo 11. Good luck if you got that one right. Not sure if I would have, but most of you did. The fastest team there, though, was I Get Locked Down, brag it up again. Next question. I was wrong. There's probably plenty of questions left. Who knows? All science, technology, and nature. Your next question is, which of these human organs is the heaviest on average? Is it A, the brain, B, the liver, C, the lungs, or D, the heart? Which of these human organs is the heaviest on average? A, brain, B, liver, C, lungs, or D, heart? A, B, C, or D? Is it the brain? Is it the liver? Is it the lungs? Or is it the heart? That's the alternative Wizard of Oz characters, what they're all looking for. One's looking for a brain, one's looking for a heart, one's looking for a liver because they drank too much, and one's looking for some lungs because it's topical. Time is up. The correct answer is B, the liver. The liver is the heaviest on average, very closely followed by the brain. The SWs was the fastest team for that question, though. Moving on, another one of my favorites. By botanical definition, which of these fruits is not a berry? Is it A, banana, B, kiwi, C, pumpkin, or D, plum? By botanical definition, which of these fruits is not a berry? 3 of them are a berry, 1 of them is not a berry. A, banana, B, kiwi, C, pumpkin, or D, plum? Which one is not a berry? Strawberries are not a berry. But which of these is not a berry? Banana, kiwi, pumpkin, or plum? Your time is up. The correct answer that we were looking for. Plum is not a berry. Banana is a berry. Kiwi is a berry. Pumpkin is a berry. But a plum, not a berry. The SWs were the fastest team again, and one of the very few people who got that one right. Next question. What type of animal is a wobbegong? Is it A, a lizard, B, a shark, C, a bird, or D, a primate? What type of animal is a wobbegong? Is it a lizard? Is it a shark? Is it a bird? Or is it a primate? A wobbegong. What is it? Sounds like an Alice in Wonderland creature, but it is a real thing. What type of animal is it? Is it a lizard? Is it a shark? Is it a bird? Or is it a primate? Wobbegong. What is a wobbegong? Your time is up there. The correct answer is a shark. A wobbegong is a shark. And Ms. Quiz was the fastest team to get that one right, so good luck to you. And that's the end of the science, technology, and nature round, and we're at our halfway point. I'm going to read out the top 5 teams for that round, and then we will take a very, very short break, just so you can all have a rest before we go on to the last 3 rounds. So for that round, in 5th place, we have a Get Locked Down, brag it up again. In 4th place, we have Simple Minds. In 3rd place, we have the SWs. In second place, we have Universally Challenged. And in first place, for that round only, we have Ms. Quiz. Very interesting. We don't know who is in the full leaderboard just yet, or at least you don't. I do. I can see it. But I will obviously announce it at the very end, just to keep you all in anticipation. We're going to have a very short 5-minute break now. We're going to kick things off again at 20:27. So grab a quick drink, rush to the loo if you need it, rest your fingers maybe. And then we're going to come back with round 4, which is history, geography, and politics. Then round 5 is sports and games. And then round 6 is famous people, which is our picture round. So grab a drink. I am in need of a replenishment because I'm finished my my beer. Hint, hint. Hope everyone's enjoying it. I do recommend that people do check out Ben's Music Foundation. Have a look, see what they do. Like I said before, music and arts and education is hugely important, especially now where lots of industries are obviously getting a lot of support, whether it's from the government or from people or from other charities or whatever it is, and quite rightly so. But naturally, I think music and the arts, as usual, is a little bit left out. So it's a great cause, I think, to be a part of. So thank you very much to everyone who donated generously. QuizWhip has decided to match everyone's donation tonight, which is how I've got to £145 in donations. So thank you very much for everyone for donating once again. I also want to remind you all of the upcoming quizzes that we've got coming up. So next Wednesday, at 7:30 again, exactly the same time, is our Star Wars quiz. Star Wars, this is the Star Wars. We did try and run this a few months back, but we had to cancel it, unfortunately, so we're bringing it back. Star Wars is our next quiz, and I haven't, for a very long time, had to play with some filters. I'm going to have a go now. And after Star Wars, we have our horror movies quiz. That's next Thursday. So next Thursday, 6:30, a little bit earlier, is our horror movies quiz to get you all into the mood for Halloween. Me and my friends have been having a weekly online horror movie viewing. The one we watched last night was Apostle, whatever. It was interesting. It wasn't the best horror movie, but it was all right. Then other quizzes. Wednesday, the 21st of October, we have our Buffy the Vampire Slayer quiz. That was another one which was very successful, very popular, so we wanted to bring it back. So Buffy the Vampire Slayer is coming up on Wednesday, the 21st of October. And then the week after that, Wednesday, the 28th of October, is our Ultimate Halloween quiz. Wednesday, 20th of October. Make sure you have a look, quizwhip.co.uk/quizzes for all of the quizzes that we've got coming up. Grab a ticket for any that you're interested in. There's prizes for all of them, even the free ones. So do check them out. And we will be updating our November quizzes next week as well. So once we've got them live, we'll obviously make sure we tell everyone about it on social and on the email newsletter if you are subscribed. I also want to remind you of the sneaky little offer. If you do take a picture, post us, share us, you will get a surprise discount code in your inbox as well, just to help us spread the QuizWhip word. And hopefully we will see you again after this quiz. But a few minutes left before we kick things off. I hope everyone's having a nice little, very quick break. I like how I said we're having a short 5-minute break in comparison to a long 5-minute break, even though it's exactly the same time. What else do we have? I haven't played around in these filters for a very long time. It's quite scary. Look how big his muzzle is. Muzzle? Is that what you'd call it? I don't know. Let's have a look. What else can we play with while we're waiting? Few minutes left before we bring you back for round 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, some of them are just not great. This is why I don't go play around with them a lot. Oh, I like how my chips wobble. Sounds like a euphemism, but it's not. I used to work at McDonald's, and this looked exactly like the McDonald's fries box. Very, very, very hot when you're preparing them, but I was hoping this one would. No, some of them just aren't working. That's a shame, isn't it? No, I'm just looking like a fool. I keep looking into the camera, hoping something will happen, but then nothing does. No. What a dud. Oh. All right, we're at 2027. Let's bring back round 4, which is history, geography, and politics. Let's see how people do in this round. This is another round which some people love and some people hate. So we'll see how you all do on this one. Let's kick round 4 off, shall we? Let's jump straight into it. I know you all want to get as many prizes as you can, as many points as you can. Let's kick things off. Round 4, history, geography, and politics. First question. Which of these historical events happened first? A, the death of Princess Diana. B, Tony Blair is elected Prime Minister. C, President Clinton is impeached. Or D, the UK hands Hong Kong to China. Which of these historical events happened first? Was it the death of Princess Di? Was it Tony Blair being elected Prime Minister? Was it Clinton impeachment? Or was it the UK handing Hong Kong over to China? A, B, C, or D? Which one happened first? A, B, C, or D? And your time is up. The correct answer there was B, Tony Blair being elected Prime Minister. That was the event that happened first, and then just downhill from here. But the fastest team there was Simple Minds, so good work to you. Moving on. Who was the first wife of King Henry VIII? Was it A, Anne Boleyn, B, Anne of Cleves, C, Jane Seymour, or D, Catherine of Aragon? Who was the first wife of Henry VIII? With Anne Boleyn, Anne of Cleves, Jane Seymour, or Catherine of Aragon? A, B, C, or D? Anne Boleyn, Anne of Cleves, Jane Seymour, or Catherine of Aragon? Who was the first wife of King Henry VIII? I would not be able to tell you this if I didn't know already. The wives, the order, who got beheaded, I don't really know. But I do know the first wife of King Henry VIII was D, Catherine of Aragon. The SWs was the fastest team, straight in there. They knew it was Catherine of Aragon. Next question. Which historical figure was assassinated by Lee Harvey Oswald? Was it A, John Lennon, B, John F. Kennedy, C, Martin Luther King Jr., or D, Harvey Milk? Which historical figure was assassinated by Lee Harvey Oswald? Quite a scandal at the time. Obviously, assassinations, big deal. But who did Lee Harvey Oswald assassinate? Was it John Lennon, John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King Jr., or Harvey Milk? A, B, C, or D? A few seconds left to get me your answer in. And your time is up. Correct answer there was B, John F. Kennedy. Lee Harvey Oswald assassinated JFK. The fastest team was I get locked down, but I get up again. Next question. New Holland is a historical name for which geographical area? Was it A, North America, B, Australia, C, Southern Africa, or D, Greenland? New Holland is a historical name for which geographical area? A, North America, B, Australia, C, Southern Africa, or D, Greenland? A, B, C, or D? New Holland, the historical name for which area? A, B, C, or D? A few seconds left. And your time is up. The correct answer is B, Australia. Universally challenged was the fastest team there. And one of the very few people who actually got that one right. So good work to you and the one other team, I think. Next question. In which country would you find the Galapagos Islands? Is it A, Ecuador, B, Peru, C, Bolivia, or D, Colombia? In which country would you find the Galapagos Islands? Back to the island. Oh, we're going to Galapagos. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But in which country would you find the Galapagos Islands? Is it A, Ecuador, B, Peru, C, Bolivia, or D, Colombia? About 10 seconds left. Get me your answers in. You can change them if you want to. But it is your last answer. That is the only one that is scored. And your time is up. The correct answer there is A, Ecuador. Ecuador is where you would find the Galapagos Islands. And Ms. Quiz was the fastest team there. Next question. Which of these European countries is the largest by area? Is it A, Poland, B, Italy, C, Germany, or D, Spain? Which of these European countries is the largest by area? Poland, Italy, Germany, or Spain? A, B, C, or D? About 10 seconds left to get me an answer in there. Which is the largest? Is it Poland, Italy, Germany, or Spain? If you don't know, have a guess. Click any of them. There's still a 1 in 4 chance that you'll get it right. Your time is up there. The correct answer was C, Germany. Germany is the largest by area. Very closely followed, I think, by Poland, I think. But the fastest team there was hashtag SBN, Team Free Will. Next question. Which of these languages has the most first language speakers? Is it A, English, B, Spanish, C, Portuguese, or D, Mandarin? Which of these languages has the most first language speakers? English, Spanish, Portuguese, or Mandarin? A, B, C, or D? English, Spanish, Portuguese, or Mandarin? Which language has the most first language speakers? Few seconds left. And your time is up. The correct answer is D, Mandarin. Mandarin Chinese is the most spoken language when it comes to first language speakers. The fastest team there, though, was universally challenged. Not so universally challenged. Next question. Who was Prime Minister of the UK when Queen Elizabeth was coronated? Is it A, Anthony Eden, B, Harold Macmillan, C, Winston Churchill, or D, Edward Heath? Who was Prime Minister of the UK when Queen Elizabeth, good old Liz, when she was coronated? Queen Liz, Queen Liza, when she was coronated, who was Prime Minister of the UK? So not necessarily when she ascended to the throne, but when she was coronated, who was Prime Minister of the UK? Your time is up. The correct answer, Winston Churchill. Churchill. And SWs was the fastest team there. I just like saying Churchill in a Yorkshire accent. Just Churchill. Next question. How many stripes does the flag of the United States of America have? Is it A10, B11, C12, or D13? How many stripes does the flag of the United States of America have? 10, 11, 12, or 13? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? How many stripes does the flag of the United States of America have? Again, another one easy to have a guess at, even if you don't know. Time is up though, and the correct answer is D, 13. 13 is the correct answer. 13 after the 13 original colonies of the US. And Ms. Quiz was the fastest team for that question. And the last question in this round, in which US state was Donald Trump born? Was it A, Texas, B, New York, C, Florida, or D, California? In which US state was Donald Trump born? Got to keep it a bit topical, you know. He might not be president for much longer. But in which US state was he born? Texas, New York, Florida, or California? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D. In which US state was Donald Trump born? A few seconds left. And your time is up. The correct answer there is B, New York. That's where he was born and raised. And the fastest team there was Ms. Quiz. And that's the end of the history, geography, and politics round. Very quickly, I'll give you the top 5 for that round as before. In 5th place, we have I Get Locked Down, Brag It Up Again. In 4th place, we have hashtag SBN Team Free Will. In 3rd place, we have the SWs. In joint 2nd place, we have Ms. Quiz and Simple Minds. And in 1st place, we have Universally Challenged. Remember that is for that round only, and it won't be till the very end when I'll give you the proper leaderboard, and you'll be able to see where you land. But let's move on very quickly to the next round, the penultimate round, sports and games. This would be my least favorite round if I were playing. Don't put me in front of sports and things. I'm not a very sporty man. But let's just jump straight into it, shall we? First question in this round. Which of these sports balls is the smallest? Is it A, the baseball, B, the cricket ball, C, the tennis ball, or D, the volleyball? Which of these sports balls is the smallest? Is it A, the baseball, B, the cricket ball, C, the tennis ball, or D, the volleyball? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? A, the baseball, B, the cricket ball, C, the tennis ball, or D, the volleyball? And your time is up. The correct answer is C, the tennis ball, and hashtag SBN Team Free Will was the fastest team there, so good work. Next question. In which sport would you find the Open Championship? Is it A, golf, B, rugby, C, tennis, or D, polo? In which sport would you find the Open Championship? Is it golf, rugby, tennis, or polo? A, B, C, or D? Golf, rugby, tennis, or polo? About 10 seconds left to get me an answer in. Is it golf, rugby, tennis, or polo? And your time is up. The correct answer is A, golf. Golf is what we were looking for. And the lone bin dipper was the fastest team for that question. Next one. In the traditional weight divisions of boxing, which of these is the heaviest? Is it A, middleweight, B, welterweight, C, bantamweight, or D, flyweight? In the traditional weight divisions of boxing, which of these is the heaviest? Middleweight, welterweight, bantamweight, or flyweight? Which is the heaviest? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? And your time is up. The correct answer there is A, middleweight. Middleweight is what we were looking for. And Ms. Quiz was the fastest team to get that one right. Next question. Which of these countries won the most gold medals at the first modern 1896 Summer Olympics? Was it A, Greece, B, United States, C, Great Britain, or D, France? Which of these countries won the most gold medals at the 1896 first modern Summer Olympics? Was it Greece, United States, Great Britain, or France? A, B, C, or D? Who got the most gold? A, B, C, or D? Was it Greece, United States, Great Britain, or France? Your time is up. The correct answer there is B, United States. They won the most gold, but Greece won the most overall, but United States won the most gold. And probably not sure was the fastest team for that question. So good work. I think that was your first of the night. How very exciting. Next question. How many clubs are in the English Premier League? Is it A16, B18, C20, or D22? How many clubs are in the English Premier League? Is it 16, 18, 20, or 22? A, B, C, or D? How many clubs are in the English Premier League? Few seconds left. And your time is up. The correct answer is C, 20. There are 20 clubs in the English Premier League. And hashtag SBN, Team Free Will, in there again with the fastest bonus. Next question. What is the oldest organised sport in North America? Is it A, football, B, lacrosse, C, hockey, or D, golf? What is the oldest organised sport in North America? Is it football, lacrosse, hockey, or golf? Which is the oldest organised sport? All fairly common sports over there in the North America, but which is the oldest organised sport? Football, lacrosse, hockey, or golf? A, B, C, or D? Your time is up there. The correct answer, the one we were looking for, was B, lacrosse. Lacrosse is what I was looking for. Not a sport I'm hugely familiar with. The only exposure I think of lacrosse is from Teen Wolf, but that's it. Simple Minds was the fastest team with lacrosse there. Good work. Next question. Which horse won the most recent Grand National in 2019? Was it A, One for Arthur, B, Rule the World, C, Many Clouds, or D, Tiger Roll? Which horse won the most recent Grand National in 2019? One for Arthur, Rule the World, Many Clouds, or Tiger Roll? I feel like I just read a haiku. One for Arthur, Rule the World, Many Clouds, Tiger Roll. A, B, C, or D? Which horse won the most recent Grand National in 2019? And your time is up. The correct answer is D, Tiger Roll, won in 2019, and I believe won in 2018 as well. The Lone Bin Dipper was the fastest team for that question, though. Next question, a bit more into the games realm now. In chess, which game piece is also known as officer or elephant? Is it A, knight, B, rook, C, king, or D, bishop? In chess, which game piece is also known as officer or elephant? Is it knight, rook, king, or bishop? In chess, which game piece is also known as officer or elephant? I feel like I never play even these alternative names, but I'd like to. Officer or elephant? Is it the knight, the rook, the king, or the bishop? A, B, C, or D? Few seconds left. And your time is up. The correct answer is D, the bishop. That's what we were looking for. Not many people got that one right, but Simple Minds was the fastest. A lot of people said knight, and I can understand why. Obviously, usually played with a horse, but it could be played with an elephant. But no, bishop is what we were looking for. Next question. In the classic version of Trivial Pursuit, what category is represented by the colour pink? Is it A, entertainment, B, arts and literature, C, science and nature, or D, sports and leisure? In the classic version of Trivial Pursuit, what category is represented by the colour pink? Is it A, entertainment, B, arts and literature, C, science and nature, or D, sports and leisure? Few seconds left. And your time is up. The correct answer is A, entertainment. Entertainment is what we were looking for. And Ms. Quiz, fastest in there again. But good work to those of you who did get it right. Next question, again more in the games realm, but in the video game Minecraft, which of these is not a hostile monster you can encounter? Is it A, zombie, B, witch, C, spider, or D, ghost? In the video game Minecraft, which of these is not a hostile monster you can encounter? Is it A, the zombie, B, the witch, C, the spider, or D, the ghost? Which one do you not encounter in Minecraft? Is it the zombie, is it the witch, is it the spider, or is it the ghost? Which one do you not encounter? And your time is up. The correct answer is the ghost. You don't encounter a ghost in Minecraft. Ooh, only 2 teams got that one right. That was a hard one. But the lone bin dipper was the fastest, so good work to you. And that's the end of Sports and Games round. We only have 1 round left and 10 minutes to go until we wrap up the quiz for tonight. But before we do that, let's have a quick look at the top 5 for that round only. In 5th place for that round, we have yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow banana. In 4th place, we have hashtag SBN Team Free Will. In 3rd place, we have Universally Challenged. In 2nd place, we have the Lone Bin Dipper. And in 1st place, joint 1st place for that round only, we have Ms. Quiz and Simple Minds. And this brings us to the last round of the evening, which is our Famous People round. Famous people, and it's our picture round. So let's make sure we've got our pictures up and ready. Yes, we do. How this round is going to work is I'm going to show you a picture of a distorted celebrity. It's going to be a picture of a celebrity, but the image is going to be distorted in some way. You have to tell me what the name of the celebrity is. And similar to the mystery round, there will be a common thread that links all of the celebrities together. And you will. The last question in the round will be, what do these all have in common? So let's jump straight into it, shall we? Let's round off the quiz with the last round. Let's see how you all do. First question: who is this famous person? Who is this famous person? Can you undistort it in your mind? Who is this famous person? Again, if you can't spell it correctly, don't you worry. As long as we can understand your answer, you'll still get a scoring point. Who is it? Who is it? Who is this famous person? A few seconds left. Get me an answer in. Just have a guess. Any old blonde white celebrity. You might have a good guess. Your time is up there. I'm not going to tell you exactly who it is until the very end. So again, I don't want you knowing the theme. But some people have got it right. Let's move on to celebrity number 2. Who is this famous person? Who is this? Who is this famous person? Slightly easier, maybe. If you're fairly confident in your first guess, you might start to know the theme. So let's see. Who is it? Who is this? Who is this celebrity? Ooh, this one stumped even more of you. Who is it? Have a good guess, even if you don't know. Who is it? Look into his eyes. Who is it? Your time is up. Let's have a look. Yeah, people are getting it. People know who it is. But let's see if people start to get the theme. The next one's a little bit easier, I think. Who is this famous person? Who is this? Who is this famous person? Yeah, more people are getting this one. This one's slightly easier. Maybe people start to know the theme and you get a bit more of an educated guess next time. Who is it? Who is this person? Few seconds to go. Just get me an answer and have a good guess, even if you don't know. And your time is up. I'm giving you all a little bit longer on this round. Yeah, more people definitely got that one. So good work if you did. Next question. Who is this famous person? Who is this? Who is this famous person? Who is it? Who is this person? Who is it? Get me an answer and have a good guess, even if you don't know. This last round is always a good one, just because there are some teams who just come and storm the last round because they know their famous people, they know their faces. But who is this famous person? If you've got a few of them and you're fairly confident, you might have a good idea of what the theme is and you might have a good guess. Who is it? Yeah, people definitely have this one. And your time is up. Yep, some people getting this one. Let's have a look. Next question. Who is this? Who's this one? Who's this chap? Who is this one? Who's this chaperoon? Yeah, people are getting it. People are getting it. Who is this one? Who's this chap? Who is it? Who is this chap? Few seconds to go. Who is it? I'm loving your humorous guesses, even if you don't know. Yeah, a lot more people got that one than a few of the others. It was not All Roy from the pub, but I like your nerve anyway. Let's move on to the next question. Who is this person? Who's this one? I think it's another easier one. I'm also liking how some of you have definitely got the theme and you're just having a good guess, just making up names, hoping that it fits. But who's this? Who's this chap? Who is this? Who is this chap? Who is it? It's hard to talk around it. I can't give you too many clues, but who is it? Who is this one? Few seconds to go. Who is it? And your time is up for this question. Good work to those who did get it. I'm just liking your guesses, but I'm not going to give you them just yet. Your next one, who is this chap? The distortion is a little bit less than this guy. Who is it? Who is this famous person? Ooh, a few people straight in there knowing exactly who this is. Who is it? Who is this famous person? Who is it? And your time is up. Oh, lots of people know this one. This might have given the theme away if you got that one right and you were fairly confident. Who is this chap? Only 2 more to go. Who is this chap? Who is it? Who is this? Who is this one? Who is this? Look at his wobbly face. Who is this? Yeah, people are getting this one as well. See, a lot of people, people know the theme for sure. One team so very close, but not quite right. Your time is up there. I will give you the answers after the round, don't you worry. And your last celebrity, before I ask you what they have in common, who is this famous person? Again, a little bit less of a distortion there, but who is it? Who is this person? Who is this chaperone? Who is it? Yeah, people definitely get this one as well. A few hard ones in there, a few tricky ones, but we'll see what the scoreboard looks like. A few more seconds to go. Have a good guess. And your time is up. A lot more people getting that one right. Again, don't worry if you didn't spell it exactly correct. You do get a scoring point as long as you can understand your answer. And the last question of the round and the last question of the quiz. Let me get rid of this chap. What do the celebrity names all have in common? What do the celebrity names all have in common? What is it? What do these celebrity names all have in common? Yep, people know what the theme is. Your last question, your last chance to get some final points. What do they all have in common? What do they all have in common? A few seconds left. Have a good guess. Even if you don't know what the theme was, have a guess. You never know. And your time is up. What do they all have in common? They are all animals. Animal names is what we were looking for. Animals. I will go very quickly through all of them right now. My voice just broke at the very end. This first lady is Kat Deely. This chap is Michael J. Fox, Bear Grylls, Lana Del Rey, Alex Salmond, Robin Williams, Just Seal, Larry Lamb, and Martin Freeman. So good work if you got a few of those. Some of them were very hard, so good work if you found out the theme in the end. Let's wrap up this quiz. Let's go through the last leaderboard. So first of all, I will just give you the top 5 in that round only, and then we will give you the leaderboard. So for the famous people round, in 5th place we had Absolute Loser. In 4th place we had Simple Minds. In 3rd place we had Probably Not Sure. In 2nd place we had a Get Locked Down, Brag It Up Again. But in 1st place for that round we had Ms. Quiz. And that brings us to the full leaderboard. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's see where you all landed. In 12th place, we had 12 teams playing all together tonight. So not loads of competition, but great work anyway, no matter where you landed. In 12th place with 373 points, we had Pinky and the Brain. In 11th place with 405 points, we had Absolute Loser. In 10th place with 410 points, we had Probably Not Sure. In 9th place with 430, we had Anxious Drunk. In 8th place with 449 points, we had Yellow Lorry, Red Lorry, Yellow Banana. In 7th place with 510 points, we had The Lone Bin Dipper. In 6th place with 511 points, we had #SBN Team Free Will. And then we have our top 5. In 5th place with 528 points, we had the SWs. In 4th place with 561 points, we had Universally Challenged. In 3rd place, and the winner of a random leaderboard position tonight, and the winner of a £5 Amazon voucher with 604 points is I Get Locked Down, but I Get Up Again. So congratulations to you. We'll be in touch tomorrow morning to sort out your gift voucher. And then our top 2, who's it going to be? In 2nd place with 692 points, we had Simple Minds, which means in 1st place with 733 points, we had Ms. Quiz. Again, congratulations to you. We'll be in touch tomorrow morning to sort out your £10 Amazon voucher as well. And that concludes our quiz, overrun just by 3 minutes. But we can't do a quiz without overrunning, we always do. Thank you all for helping us out tonight and raising some lovely donations for Ben's Music Foundation, raising some support, raising some money for them. So lovely chaps over there. Thank you very much for playing. Hopefully we will see you again. Next Wednesday we have our Star Wars quiz, and next Thursday we have our horror movies free quiz, completely free, but prizes still up for grabs. So if you're a horror movies fan, make sure to join us next Thursday. And that concludes the quiz. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your evening, and hopefully we will see you again soon.